And now, Central Oregon's local alert weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Shaw.
8 minutes past the hour now on this Tuesday morning. An alarming new report found an extreme heat belt is emerging at the center of the U.S. In the West, a mega drought is growing more dire by the day. Steve Patterson takes us into one of the country's most iconic sites to show us what's at stake.
Little in this world rivals the awe-inspiring splendor of the Grand Canyon.
I feel here a sense of the divine.
Park Superintendent Ed Keeble says one of the few things more stunning than its vast beauty is the looming threat to the very lifeblood of its ecology, the Colorado River.
The fact that it's changing so rapidly for fish is an indicator that there's some stress in the ecosystem.
Rapid climate change and an unprecedented mega drought have plummeted water levels at the two lakes that fuel the river to the lowest level in decades.
The Colorado River is about 20% smaller than it was just 20 years ago.
Lower levels means warmer water as the river snakes through the canyon. It's already having a huge impact on industries like recreation, farming, and fishing.
It's between 66 and 67 degrees right now.
Angler Dave Foster says the warmer water means trout are less healthy and it introduces invasive fish.
It's worrisome for me. I've spent my whole life here.
The Colorado River serves as a hydropower highway from Lake Powell all the way to Lake Mead, the nation's largest reservoir, where excess water is banked in a system that supplies water to 40 million people in the West.
So right now we're on top of the dam.
We were given exclusive access to the Glen Canyon Dam.
Here is Lake Powell.
Power manager Bob Martin says the water level at the dam is just 45 feet from dropping below hydropower generation.
The water is right below us here.
So critical that for the first time in the dam's history, it's reducing the amount of water released into the Colorado River.
Does it feel like you're in a threat zone?
We're 22 years into this drought. Nobody ever expected we'd be here this long. So we need to start making operational changes.
And just to give you a sense of the scope of this crisis, you go back before the drought and where I'm standing right now, I'd be about 40 feet underwater.
And it might be too little too late for a region already drying up. A fragile flow on the brink of total collapse.
Well, and just to give you a little perspective, Central Oregon and much of Eastern Oregon, along with other portions of the Pacific Northwest, have been in extreme to exceptional drought conditions for the last 3 or 4 years. Well, we're looking at a decent morning here. There is a little smoke in the air, but apart from that, we have nice clear skies and some pretty mild temperatures. Right now, 55 degrees at the Bend Airport. What little breeze we had out of the southwest has gone calm this morning. We've had calm winds all morning at the Redmond Airport, and just in the last few minutes, they picked up a mild breeze out of the south-southeast, 51 degrees at that airport. Well, the high pressure that has caused this monsoonal flow has diminished a great deal. We're still looking at some tropical moisture in West Texas, and we're looking at some heavy rain thunderstorm activity in some cases moving through the central portion of the nation. On the west coast, just about from the Mexico border to the Canadian border, nice clear skies. Well, with that also comes some unusually hot temperatures as well, and we're looking at extreme heat now for the San Joaquin Valley, above average temperatures for just about all of California, and we haven't missed that here in the Pacific Northwest. Central Oregon saw low 90s yesterday, and likely we're going to be a little hotter today because of that airflow. Now, tomorrow promises not only to be even warmer, we'll be in the mid to upper 90s for most with triple digits for some. We're also going to mix in a little bit of moisture, so we get a chance at some late day showers and thunderstorms scattered across the region. We will enhance that just a little bit on Thursday. It's only about a 20 to 30% chance. However, it is going to be warm enough to burst a few thunderstorms thunderstorms loose in the afternoon. Mid-40s to mid-50s for most to get the morning underway, and light and variable winds. Now, we will see a little breeze this afternoon. It'll be coming out of the north and northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and for a short period, mid to late afternoon, maybe into the evening just a little bit. Winds will be a little bit higher than that, but it won't last long. They will become light and variable as we get through the evening. Well, looking for highs around Central Oregon that'll be in the low to mid 90s, upper 90s for a few, and only a couple of spots today will hit triple digits. So mid 90s will dominate a lot of our forecast area for the day ahead. Even warmer tomorrow, and that's going to spawn those scattered thunderstorms. We'll see that from about lunchtime into the evening on Thursday. Won't be quite as hot, but still mid-90s is still well above average. We'll get some clearing from there, and we'll stay warm going into the weekend. Even when we do cool coming out of the weekend, we are still in the low 90s.